everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. And yes, first things first, I have dyed my hair again. Now that we are coming into the winter months, I thought I should change into something more neutral, more subtle, but still yet nothing quite as boring as like just blonde. So we kind of ended up with this purple pinky faded situation. The color itself was advertised as mauve, which it was at first, but now it kind of like washed out into this color, but I do also like it. I really wanted to film today, but I didn't know what to film, so I decided maybe we talk about my October favorites. This time I will try to go in order, you know, the way we apply all the products, so we're not all over the place. So let's start with primer slash moisturizer. I'm way ahead of you this month. It's not going to be MAC's Stroke Cream in Gold Light. This time it's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown. This is not new, but it is new to me, and I am super shocked that I only tried this now. It is the best moisturizer slash primer that I have ever used. It is so refreshing, it smells great, it has an instant cooling effect when you put it on your skin, and if you have really dry skin like I have, it moisturizes so well. And yes, I do keep it in a box. This is what the guy looks like. Pretty small, but how much do you get in here? 1.7 fluid ounces, 50 ml. I guess that is pretty standard. And when you open it, it just, oh, the smell is amazing. If you have not tried this, you should. But one big downside, and I think that's why I have been putting off using this a long time as well, this costs an arm and a leg. This is like over 50 euro. So try to get this when there is a sale on. I think I got it for like 20% off. That's why I finally went for it. But it is safe to say that this has now completely replaced my MAC Stroke Cream. I mean, the Stroke Cream is nice, but it is not as nice as this. Moving on, I do have a new favorite foundation as well. I usually don't because I stick to powder foundations, but this time I have a new love, and it is the Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation from Benefit. The most random product in my opinion because the packaging looks so like basic. Then again, now that I love it, I love the packaging as well. And yes, this is also still in its box. This is what the packaging looks like. It is just a smiley face. And it's not a pump, it's like a squeezy type of situation right here. I know that there was some controversy around this product because there wasn't a lot of shades. Yeah, I think that is still the situation, but if you are within the shade range that they offer and you like a bit of a light coverage, not a full-on cake face, then this one is really great. I don't have a favorite concealer, so how about we move on to powder? Yes, and I know you're thinking again, she's probably gonna mention MAC Studio Fix Pressed Powder. I got you again. I have something new that I love, and this is the waterproof setting powder from Urban Decay. Just a basic setting powder, nothing too crazy here. It's allegedly a universal tone, so everybody can use this powder. I really enjoy this and I think it is a great match, and paired this with the Soft Blur foundation from Benefit, it's a great combination and it does not give me cake face. Usually if I wear a foundation and I set it with the MAC Studio Fix, then I do look like a cake. It's pretty heavy duty. This does not do that to me. It is very long wearing. I cannot comment on the waterproof situation because I don't put my face into water when I have makeup on, so I don't know. Do we want to talk about eyes now? Because I would go on to the eyes now, or will we leave that till last? Let's just get the face products out of the way. I don't really have a favorite bronzer this month or anything new, but I have been reaching back towards my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this one is like the really old one. This is not milk chocolate, this is like the original Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and it's quite dark. This is actually the medium deep one. I guess I bought this back in the day when I used to go to the sunbeds, which I don't do anymore, and you shouldn't either because it's really bad for your skin. But I do really like this bronzer because it is matte and it's not patchy, it's really, really great. And I have neglected this for a while because there's so many new things coming on all the time. But now I have found my way back to it. My blush is also something from the past. It's Melba. Do you remember this? Everybody and their mother had this. This was like the staple matte blush that everybody had. It's so great. It's really nice and peachy. Light, it's not too dark. It's just a perfect matte blush, especially if you have like a light skin tone like I have. Needless to say, everything that I am mentioning is actually on my face. I do want to give a shout out to two brushes that are my favorites now. These are the Rebel Edge brush. Oh, can't speak. They are the new Rebel Edge brushes. Yeah, Rebel Edge brushes. They look like this. They are really, really angled. There's a really big one that I use for bronzer and a smaller one for like blush or highlight. I did a full first impressions on these. I really like them. I'm gonna link the first impressions up here or down in the info box if you want to check it out. But these brushes I find really, really good, especially the smaller one. The big one I love for like overall bronze, and it's really good to bronze up your neck because it's so big and it gets the job done in like 2 seconds. It was a set of 3 brushes. There is also a smaller brush, but that one I found pretty useless, so it's just these 2 that I like. For my highlighter, I have 2 to mention, one cream highlighter, one powder highlight. The cream highlighter is an old one. I have not found a better one yet. This is the Vanish Flash highlighting stick thing from Hourglass. It's the same as like their foundation sticks. It just opens like this. And this one is Champagne Flash, I want to say. Yes, it is Champagne Flash. Really, really nice color. Like, it's my favorite. Let's see if I can give you a little swatch. Okay, look at how dark my face is compared to my arm, but here is the highlight. It blends into my skin. It's really, really subtle, but it makes you look like the highlight is coming from within, if that makes sense. This one is pretty great. If you want a more intense highlighter, the liquid highlighters from the Balm are pretty good as well, but they are like bam in your face. The powder highlight that I have been loving is a surprise to me because when I first got this product I didn't really like it that much, but it is the Kilowatt Highlighting Duo from Fenty Beauty. The duo is in Lighting Dust and Fire Crystal. It's the lightest one, I want to say. This is from her first launch. I don't really have interest in the other ones because what am I gonna do with an orange highlighter? This is the one I got back when she first launched her highlighters, and I am using the more subtle side than the real sparkly glitzy side, and this is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks now. The combination of the Hourglass cream highlight and then the subtle side. I mean, it looks pretty great in my opinion. Really love the combination of that. And a pleasant surprise because, as said earlier, I didn't really like this at the start. It was like meh, but now I'm like getting into using it and I do love it. I think that's it for the face. So let's move on to eyes and then lips. I do have a favorite eyebrow product, and as you can see, my eyebrows are quite a bit thicker than they used to be. I kind of got carried away and plucked my eyebrows into nothingness, so now I'm actually like growing them back. So I've got pretty good volume here. Here it's still pretty thin, but I can fill it in with my new favorite friend, and it's Eyebrow from Benefit. This is their cream gel brow. I have this in the shade 3. Might seem too dark, but I love it because it has a cool undertone. I usually tend to go towards cool like eyebrow shades and also eyeshadows, even though today this is not the case for the eyeshadow, but generally I like a bit darker and cooler brow. And this one is really great. I can't believe it took me so long to try this, but I want to mention something else regarding this. Benefit has brought out the coolest set for eyebrows, and it is their, what's it called? Magical Brow Stars eyebrow set. And this has 5 full-size products. I never really tried any Benefit's eyebrow products because they're pretty expensive, and I am not really into brows, so I just used whatever. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this because this is a great chance to try a lot of the products, and these are all full size. So what you get in here, actually I can read it from the back. You get a goof-proof brow pencil, a Precisely My Brow pencil, Ka-Brow, a Gimme Brow, foolproof brow powder, and a full size like a spoolie / angle brush. I will show you the inside as well, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. So it comes with like a little protector thing, tips and tricks, and here is your products. I've taken out the Ka-Brow. So really cool, and it's only 65 euro. If you think about it, one of these eyebrow products is usually like between 20-30 euro, so you can get 5 for 65. It's a brilliant deal, you should definitely go for it. Okay, that sounded like some kind of a benefit ad, but it's really not. I just think that set is really great value, and if you want to try any of Benefit's eyebrow products, definitely you should. It would make a great Christmas gift as well. Okay, let's move on to eyeshadow. I have mentioned this before. Really loving Rimmell's Magnifeyes eyeshadow primer. There is no need for an eyeshadow primer to cost an arm and a leg. This is amazing. Also, another thing from Benefit, my favorite mascara still of all time, Benefit BadGal Bang. This is only the mini one because I buy a lot of the sets, so they only have the mini ones in there, but I would definitely purchase the full size. This mascara gives you volume and length, and why would you not want both in one mascara? This is the best mascara I've tried so far. One downside though, this one is not waterproof, so I'm not using it on my lower lashes. I'm still using my L'Oreal, unable to pronounce the name of this because it's just like too crazy. But it's this mascara anyway, it's waterproof, and that's what I use on my lower lashes, because if I don't use a waterproof mascara, things will smudge, and I don't like that. On to eyeshadow, and as you can see, it's a little bit crazy this time. I don't usually go for like such a dark eyeshadow look, but hey, it's October, it's Halloween. The eyeshadow palette that I have been loving recently is also from Rimmell, and it's their Magnifeyes Spice Edition. This is the one that they say is a dupe for the Naked Heat palette. The quality of these eyeshadows is really great, and even though I don't like warm eyeshadows, I'm really like pulled towards these colors. I just want to use them, and I did go a bit overboard. I used the purple. Let me just walk you through what I used today. So I used the purple, then I used this kind of like a very dark vine color. I used this no color all over the lid, and this as a brow bone highlight, which is like very icy. And I also used this shade here on the outer corner. On the inner corner I used something else, which I will touch on in a second. But these eyeshadow palettes from Rimmell, they're really great. If you do not want to splurge on naked palettes, then just check these out. They have a whole bunch of these, and they are super inexpensive. So as I said, there is something else on my eyes in the inner part. You can see it's a little bit glitzy. I got a little trio from Stila. This is Oh My Stars Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set. And if you're not familiar with these, you have been living under a rock. Everybody talks about these glitter eyeshadows from Stila. And when they started putting them in little sets and trios, I was like, yep, this is a perfect opportunity to try a few of these out. I have not bought any of the singles because they're expensive for what they are. So basically I got the 3 of these for the price of one full one. So there we have a Diamond Dust, Kitten Karma, and Golden Goddess. So a gold, a silver, and an even darker silver. The middle one looks a bit like mauve or reddish, but it is pretty silverish. I'm just gonna show you my eyeballs a bit closer. You can see I have the Kitten Karma in the inner corner, and I did blend a little bit of one of the Rimmell eyeshadows in it, so it doesn't look that silvery, but by itself it is very silvery. I got these from cloud10beauty.com, and if you check their website, they have a whole bunch of these sets now because it's Christmas. Christmas is coming. Beauty brands are putting out all the sets that I just have to have because I have a disease. I need to buy all of the makeup. Anyway, these eyeshadows are really, really great. They last a long time. There is a tiny bit of fallout, but nothing compared to like a loose glitter. So I'm definitely happy with these, but just bear in mind it's not completely like fallout free. I guess now we only have the lip products left. I have not been really wearing lip products because my lips are so chapped. It's just impossible to put any lip products on. So my favorite products are lip balms. However, I have found a color combination that I think matches my hair really good, and that's what I have been using if I'm going places. So it is a trio of products. First one is kind of like a lip liner situation. It is the Maybelline Color Drama Crayon lip liner, but this is in Nude Perfection. It's just a nude color. I use it as a lip liner and just to give a bit of underneath color as well. So the lipstick I have been using is a blast from the past as well. It's a color Sensational lipstick from Maybelline. This is 832 Kiss Pearl. Let's do another horrendous swatch here. It's actually not that dark. I just put it over the lip liner, so that's why it looks a bit darker. But it's just a glittery pink, and my hair is kind of pink as well, so it kind of matches. But what really gives me the shine that I have today, actually a lot of it is already faded, so I might top it up live so you can see. But my favorite product is the Dior Addict Lacquer Plump Liquid lip gloss type of thing. This is in 107 Dior Platinum, and yes, it's in a box because it's Dior. I know I have mentioned another one of these. I believe that one was called Glitterati that everybody had. That one is really, really nice, but this one has like this kind of glitter, so that's why it matches my hair and that's why I love it. Well, let me just put that on real quick. I mean, how is this not the same color as my hair? There we go. I think it's really, really nice. The only downside with these what even are they? Are they lip lacquers? Well, first of all, I don't really feel any plumping situation going on here, so I don't know why they're called Lacquer Plump. Second of all, they cost like way too much for a lip product. And third, they're not very long wearing. But if you can get past that, these are really, really great. I've been really getting a lot of use from it because of the hair change. I didn't really used to use it when I had the blue because it just washed me out, but now this is my favorite. Okay guys, I think I rambled through all of my October favorites. These were the main products that I used throughout the month and also previous months because I don't really like to switch things up because I'm boring. But nonetheless, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. I will link here some more videos that might interest you, so why not click on them? Yeah, go ahead, go for it now. Again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.